Everybody, crew, blind way back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Melanie.
And Eric's here.
Get a chair ready for me.
Yeah, we were waiting for you. Eric's here from. Apparently, I'm like.
I was Earth Whiteley. This is Earth Elliot.
Yeah.
Earth Whiteley.
We have crossed over for crossovers.
Yes, we do. I miss Supergirl. When I'm watching it at home, I'm always like, but I'm like, what am I doing that for? No one's watching me.
And then we'd receive a 2-page long text from Eric asking questions.
I gotta get it out.
It happens.
It does happen.
It was that one time you're like, da-da-da-da-da. That's all. No, it's not. Where's his dick?
I keep thinking it. Also, that monster had no dick.
It's like Walter Peck.
What a terrible mutation.
Jake Garrick died. Terrible mutation.
Yeah.
It's like he just got big, super strong,
No
and
dick.
just lost his dick.
It's like testosterone.
Maybe that's how he got his powers. He absorbed the power of his dick to make himself stronger.
Man. I don't know how much more strength I would get.
That's why
Supergirl.
Melanie's all strong. Because she's already absorbed her dick.
I'm gonna go back to Earth Whiteley.
Yeah, Supergirl. Eric, you haven't seen Supergirl with us.
I have not.
Have you been liking this season?
I have been absolutely loving this season.
Mm-hmm.
So much better than season 1, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying. We've been enjoying it a lot. And it's just fun. And the stories are more compelling.
Stories more compelling.
The drama's
characters are
not
more
dumb.
relatable. No
Yeah.
melodrama. The effects are like crazy.
Yeah.
The fighting is actually good.
The wire work.
The flight
fighting.
hasn't felt very wiry.
No.
It's felt more like flight.
Yeah.
And like the fights are better and all sorts of stuff is good.
Jimmy's Guardian! I'm just sitting by myself with no friends, like, I don't know who to talk to.
Last episode.
Yep.
What happened?
Last episode was Jimmy's episode when he was attacking the vigilante from Arrow.
The vigilante from Arrow.
Isn't it weird that last week
We both had vigilantes.
both had vigilantes?
Yeah.
That's true.
Or I guess 1 week before, the week before, then. Anyway, yeah.
Maybe that's their version of the vigilante on that Earth. And then they had a vigilante on their Earth.
Maybe. I don't know.
Last episode we saw Cadmus though.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was pretty cool. And Jeremiah.
Yeah, good or bad.
I kept thinking, like, oh man, why he's been here so long. They had to have done something to him. And I thought, maybe not. I mean, he's ex-Superman.
I was like, maybe they have. Me and Melanie had this conversation. Like, what if it's a matter of like when they do something to you, they can change your body, but they can't necessarily change your mind. Most people that they've given stuff to or added stuff to have been bad or mean or evil or whatever to begin with. Like Metallo already wanted to kill Supergirl.
He was the assassin.
So
there was that one scientist, the Asian guy, that was like, I don't want to do it, eh? And then they're like, you just do it. And he's like, all right.
yeah, I don't know what happened with him too.
And then he fought Superman.
Didn't they like take out his heart and like, you're taking time out, buddy?
Yeah.
And then they just killed the other guy. So I don't know what happened with him.
Oh, and she's a Luthor.
Oh yeah,
That was kind of a crazy revelation for me.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
What else? I mean, there's been so much going on. I love the Jimmy relationship going on right now.
Yeah, that's
I
hilarious.
really enjoy Mon-El on screen. I think that actor really pops.
Yeah.
Like, especially against, like, he has different chemistries with everybody.
Yeah, he's such a douchebag.
I think he's great. I mean, if you're gonna have a douchebag character on there, I want him to be an innocent/ignorant douchebag. Like, that's just his nature.
Yeah.
And he's a happy person because of it, not despite it. So I think that's funny.
And the Maggie Sawyer thing, I think, is going fine.
Dude, I legit, like, teared up / kind of cried whenever she was like, I was so humiliated, you know? Like, that story thread has been really real and raw. I really love what they're doing with that. Usually with those kind of things, that sometimes they feel like added on or pandering to a certain crowd, whereas this feels like anybody can just relate to that. And I think that's really awesome.
They're doing writing is on par. Yeah. Appreciate it. We did talk about Ninth Metal last episode.
Yeah, the Thangar.
Yeah,
Thangarians.
Thangarians.
Yeah.
Thangarians.
The Ith Metal is what came down and changed Vandal Savage and the 2 Hawk people, right?
Yeah, it gave them powers and whatnot, and they're recycling, what is it, rebirth, reincarnation.
Reincarnation.
All that process happened. But
also, the Thangarians is what...
that was the invasion coming.
That was the
Legends,
invasion
right?
that the Time Masters were helping Vandal Savage fight against.
Yeah, that's why they were teamed up, because they were like, well, he can unite the world. I'm like, didn't you just kill off half of it and unite the other half?
So if we got Nth Metal in both universes, it makes sense that maybe we have Thangarians in both universes. Yeah. Now, one thing I've always said, like, you know, Supergirl has a lot of aliens on Earth, whereas Flash and Legends and all that, they have none, you know? I always wondered, like, maybe the destruction of Krypton and the presence of Superman and Supergirl has brought all these refugees to Earth, and because they're not on the other Earth, that's why they're not there.
Yeah.
I always thought that might be a thing.
Very interesting.
I was wondering if, because of now the Nth Metal thing, if we would get a Hawkman and Hawkgirl, but maybe not like this version. So like maybe an actual alien version or something like that.
That'd be cool.
To the Supergirl universe.
That would be cool, but I would also love for them to bring those actors to Supergirl and have them play a different version of themselves, too.
That could be neat.
But they could probably do that, and I don't know.
Or
that would be
send
cool.
Supergirl to a different dimension and meet other Supergirls.
Power Girl.
Yeah.
I want to see Power Girl, Aaron.
Power Girl?
It's like the only other superhero I know anything about.
Power Girl? I think you only know 2 things about her.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're implying.
She's a blonde.
No, okay.
I'm going to Earth Power Girl.
We did also talk, last thing that they mentioned on last episode was Project Medusa.
Another M project.
Yeah.
Medusa.
Damn Kryptonians.
Yeah.
So,
I have no idea what it could be.
I don't know what
I love
Medusa
Medusa.
Oh, yeah.
Everything about Medusa.
And Cyborg Superman.
Oh,
How lucky is that actor,
Lucky.
right? To be able to like play.
I think that he's just too good, and they're like, let's give him more roles, see if he messes up. And he keeps just locking him out of the park. Eventually, he's gonna play every character. He's gonna play Kara.
he has.
He has.
I know he has. He's a white Martian now, though.
Yeah, we'll see what. Well, maybe we'll find out what's gonna happen with that. It's bound to be coming in this episode, right? That and whatever Cyborg Superman's doing.
There's so much happening in Supergirl. This is the start of the crossover, right?
Yeah. I don't know which way they're going. Like, is she gonna need help and she's getting hold of the Flash somehow,
Yeah.
or are they gonna need help?
The only thing we know is like, hey, our friends in 2016 are our help. I'm like, why? And then we haven't heard anything.
No, nothing for like 2 weeks. So, all right. Well, I think we've figured out some of Eric's thoughts on Supergirl since he hasn't been here. Let's find out what's gonna happen in this episode of Supergirl, and this whole week of crossover stuff. It's gonna be fun. Should be seeing this trio here. Button. Hit it. Button.
Ooh,
Nice.
Thanksgiving.
No, please.
Huh? Oh. But she didn't get the good stuff.
She pregnant?
You really hit it off with Mon-El? Oh, God. He's chatting me up because I'm your mother. He likes you.
How's this work?
No. Well, that reasons.
Oh, okay.
Common vagina! She's thankful for it!
She's thankful for vaginas.
Does that normally happen on Thanksgiving?
The vibe is trying to go through. That's what it is, right? It's gotta be.
You will do us justice.
Yes.
If she is bad, they're doing a really good job keeping the suspicion off, I think.
Who's she calling?
Better not be Mama.
Hello, Lex.
Mom? We need to talk.
Well, I'm glad I said that right before that happened.
Who's that? Barry.
Can I get you anything? No. Suit yourself.
I'm
Cyborg Superman? Uh-oh. What do you put under there? Bomb?
I told you the bomb.
Come on, Mon-El. Fight.
Do something.
Put your hands
finally.
up.
Oh.
No, not
it's a
pretty
gas
legs.
They're pretty legs.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Trained one time.
Oh.
And this alley gets a lot of play.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hold your breath.
Dead. All the aliens are dead.
All the what?
Just the aliens are dead?
Wow.
No parent truly loves their children equally, and though maybe I loved Lex more, I do love you, Lena.
But don't take it personally. It's just your mom.
Hey, you don't like me, do you?
Of course I like you.
No, I mean, like, you don't like me.
Is it high school?
Sorry, I'm not following.
You don't want to mate with me, do you?
Can be much more
He
direct.
was followed.
Have you seen the women that I've been attracting, Earthlings and otherwise, since I've been on this planet?
Thank you for the clarification.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
it's
crap.
It's bad timing.
Jeez, Aaron, you make fun of the coffin.
I'm having good timing.
No, don't open it up.
It's just dissociating everything.
I was like, maybe they used her blood to make it.
I love when we go to the fortress.
This fortress looks so cool.
I know. It's just that one establishing shot that makes it. Like everything else is just crystal shit in the background.
And you will be destroyed.
Oh,
Come on.
dude, that guy fight crime. Except for lack of judgment.
Dang it, I like Alex. He's so cute.
He's dead.
Danger, danger, Alpha 5! Whoa!
Dude.
We get a fight in the awesome part.
Does it have anything to do with Maggie? You mention her a lot.
Oh, my beautiful Alexandra. I feel like I'm letting you down. Somehow.
Why would your being gay ever let me down?
You always wanted me to have a regular life.
Alex, look at the life our family has led. You were always going to be different, Alex, because you were always exceptional, and I love you, however you are. Come here.
What's with CW and his perfect parents?
Parents' legacy is not death and destruction, Kara Zor-El. It's you.
No!
Oh, White Martian time.
Bad timing. Ah! I love you, Kara.
Cyborg Superman. Me.
Always cold.
Metal.
Put your eyeball in this tray. Don't get close with a gun.
He doesn't know, Aaron. He's doing his job.
Look at that.
It's like Dr. Doom.
Boom.
What?
Oh.
Break his face more.
She's so much better these days.
Yeah.
Fight's real.
Dang. Oh no, the L of L Corp.
Oh no, the L of L Corp.
Go, Lena.
Ugh.
You better be good.
There was
You better be good.
She better be good, right?
Who's gonna come and save you? No one's coming to your rescue.
Crap, they're gonna get Hank in trouble.
Yeah!
Oh.
Yes!
Oh!
Dear God!
Fuck
I
you,
wanted it
CW.
so bad! Oh,
Maggie! Maggie!
Huh? She's got nicked. It's in the arm though. She's fine. Unless it's like a death ray, she should be fine.
It's okay. She'll be good. She'll be vulnerable, and they'll kiss.
Damn you, CW! They fuck with us. They keep fucking with us.
I wanted the Flash music. Okay, I believe her. She really is conflicted, right?
Nope, she's contacting Mama right now.
Do the plan now. The type now.
Is that the type?
Vulnerable.
So nervous you're not very good at this.
Oh, wow. Clearly the drugs have kicked in because
You
Drugged.
are done.
What? Naked.
Thank you. No.
You're not dead.
Vulnerable.
However you can duplicate yourself.
Drugged.
So I'm saying to you, it's really...
You have to make me feel better.
I don't like him.
I like him.
Ask me for my help, and I'll give it to you.
What?
A double agent. Double agent.
Yeah.
No, it's sabotage.
Tracking device.
I didn't think you believed in the cause.
Not the Beastie Boys,
Or
Eric.
maybe it's
Don't do it, Lena.
Whoa!
Why not?
Turn.
I'm gonna live there.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
No,
No, you're not.
no.
She's bad.
No.
Damn it! Sorry.
Did she really?
She did it.
Unless there's a double cross somewhere.
You're wrong about that.
Oh.
Oh.
Cyborg!
Which one's the real
Hinshaw
one?
versus Hinshaw!
Try to White Monster, and I'm gonna send you back to hell.
No.
Use your powers. Damn it. Damn it, John. Oh, John.
Damn a monster.
White Martian time?
Is it?
Oh my gosh.
It looks kind of green, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's
He's
what
kind
I
of a
was
green
thinking.
white
It's like
Martian.
a 50-50.
It is green and red eyes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Kick his ass. I can tell which one's which now.
Oh.
Sunk battleship.
Oh.
Oh, one eye!
Why is he only shoot one eye?
Because the other one's organic, I think.
Oh no.
Wow.
Yeah, come on.
You may be alien, but I'm Cyborg Superman.
He likes saying that, doesn't he?
It sounds good.
Punch him in the face
I think I can say anything.
Okay.
Oh shit, the virus.
I'm coming, Myra.
So Zoe talks about his kids.
No.
Oh, fish man. Well, they're out.
Wait.
Lena.
They should be dead.
Sabotage.
All aliens should be dead.
Yes.
You switched out the isotope. And I called the police.
Told you guys.
You're under arrest.
I love her.
He's got his light knocked out for a second. What in the world?
What's this?
How many lives we lose or how many suns we burn, Mon-El and Daxum will be found.
Huh.
What was that?
I'm not quite sure what they are.
Because they're after a bodyguard, Aaron.
Is this heaven?
Enemy, Jean's white Martian blood cells.
Oh.
John!
Yeah, I love him. Look how good he looks.
While you were dying.
What happened?
What happened? What did I do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Such
what?
a perfect time to play that card. Yeah, but maybe he didn't forget it, and he just said that. Now
He got the power back.
And he knows how she feels. He's like, haha. Yeah, he knows.
We don't know. Maybe not.
He knows.
He
knows what he
smile, you
did.
might know.
But she doesn't know what he did. He knows.
You don't know anything.
Man.
I know it. As I do.
Down.
Lucky the fire was going when he got here. Set the mood. She probably heard the door.
She already broke her heart. Why?
You're saying you like.
Oh. Wait.
Come on.
Oh.
Yes!
Oh!
Finally.
Barry,
Hey.
I knew it. I knew that was you.
I saw your vagina.
Last year when I helped you out and you promised to do the same for me.
What are we up against?
Damn it!
We continued!
Damn it!
The Flash.
She's leaving. She's leaving.
So yeah, like the last 30 seconds.
That's not a crossover.
They crossed over, literally.
His vagina showed up many
okay.
times during that show.
So it'll start tomorrow.
They teased it so much to that.
I know.
I wanted him to show up and
Just
fight
a tip.
Cyborg Superman.
I know.
Then I thought when all that stuff was falling, I was like, Flash shows up and he has a spinny shit.
Remember last time he just showed up and then just saved the falling person? I thought he would just show up and then, oh, and everybody like, oh my God, she's back, thank you. But no, it didn't happen. I like that Cisco was like having problems trying to get to the right place.
Yeah.
You know?
This better be the right one. How many times did they try?
At least 3, we know of.
And why was it at her apartment, then at Lex, like L-Corp, and then at her apartment again? You know what I
Maybe
mean?
he was like trying to describe like, all right, this is what she feels like. He's got to like feel the person that she's trying to get by or something. Like Goku can do that instant transmission. He has to know the person's energy to be able to find him, you know? Maybe to lock on the right one. He's like, she smells like strawberries. I'm just making stuff up. You can't let me go, Aaron. I'm too excited.
Well, I mean, you're like, this is what she feels like, and then you start doing this motion thing, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Dirty man.
We were confused.
Melanie looked at me and was like, can you stop him?
Superman and Star Labs have similar security.
None?
None.
Even the robot's like, I guess you're Kara, even though I've seen you many times.
Yeah, and it was like, intruder. Oh,
Yeah.
you're good. What's up?
Okay, so Project Medusa.
Yes.
It kills them. Doesn't even turn them to stone. It's just dead.
Yeah, it just kills aliens.
That's
I
boring.
like
What's up with the name then?
Medusa.
Maybe Medusa's different on their Earth. Maybe
I don't
Medusa.
I was waiting for them to turn into stone and just like crumble.
This is a cool name.
Maybe Medusa is like a mushroom spore on Krypton. You know what I mean?
Can you stop him?
Well, the thing with that though is I don't get why. Like, she was mad at her dad for making this virus.
Yeah.
He said to protect us from, like, an alien invasion.
Which is what freaking happened, right?
Well, no, but, like, my point is, like, he wasn't saying, like, if an alien shows up, we're just gonna kill him. He was saying, I'm making this to protect us, so if we need it, and we get attacked by aliens, we can use it, right?
Why did Krypton explode?
Well, that was an internal Earth
Yeah, but
thing.
isn't it... Can you say it's very ethical to use chemical warfare like that? I mean, it's... a lot of rules of war, say you're not supposed to do that. I mean, I understand, invasions suck, but...
I don't believe it.
So, like, Independence Day?
Yeah.
Like, they got attacked once there, and they're like, you know what? We're not gonna make anything that's gonna defend ourselves. It's not nice.
Yeah, no,
it's not ethical.
Fuck 'em.
To kill these bad aliens coming trying to fucking kill us.
Yeah, I get you.
All it takes is like if Krypton had like a couple little like attacks of aliens, like you know what? Let's make something that will kill aliens. So if we ever get invaded by a bunch of them, we can kill them all and save our lives.
No, I get you. That didn't bother me that much, but no, I understand where you're coming from. The thing that did bother me is that all those aliens in the bar died like instantly, and then he like I'm fine for a bit.
Well, I think he had similar DNA, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he also came in after it had been more dispersed.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's true.
Like doors had been opened and it kind of aired out maybe a little bit. It wasn't as condensed.
True. Okay. Well, then one more thing that bothered me, and then I'll be all over this episode. I love it so much. Kara comes in and says, "Hey, I need information about your mom." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then talk. And then Superman comes in and says, "Hey, I need information about your mom." Talk. Like the same day, the same person, even though you don't know, comes in that looks exactly alike. She does not at all suspect that she's Supergirl. Like the same day, two different people come and talk to you about your mom, and they look exactly the same. No suspicion. I understand that they did the whole alien device and this thing and detect stuff, but
one of them looked like this,
and
the other one looked like this.
Yeah, there's a huge difference.
And they also had their hair down. See, like
sorry.
See, like this.
Oh.
Right, and then this. Very different. It's hard to tell.
It's like a whole new person.
See? Get back on. I look good. All right.
I almost made a very inappropriate joke.
I don't know that I want to know.
Remember when I said polar bears?
Yeah, well, I don't know why you said...
When Kevin Smith was writing the Superman movie for Nick Cage was going to play Superman, he was working with the producer at the time that eventually went and did the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, with the spiders and stuff.
The producer's like sitting on a couch and Kevin Smith is reading the script to him. And he gets to the Fortress of Solitude scene, and he's like, wait, there's got to be some, like, does Superman have, like, guards that he can fight or something like that? That Brainiac can fight? And Kevin Smith's like, no. I mean, it's the Fortress of Solitude. No one else there. He's like, what about, like, some polar bears? Write in polar bears fight Brainiac. And Kevin Smith's like, all right. So he wrote it in there, So, like, when you can read that script, you can download it and read it, and it's awesome. And then, like, randomly, there's, like, and then polar bears come out and attack him.
And then also the giant spider stuff, right?
Yeah. He's like, well, first he said, like, polar bear is the most dangerous animal in the world. Kevin Smith's like, all right, I guess. I don't think we'll get to Brainiac, but sure. And then later, he's like, well, I think that Brainiac should turn into a giant spider. Or you need to have a giant spider. Spider's the most dangerous animal in the world.
I thought polar bears were.
And then the next movie that guy made was Wild Wild West, and it ended with a giant spider.
The Daxam Truth?
Yeah.
Which
actually, I think we had a poll about
this. We did.
Last week, which you did not read the results of.
I ain't on my phone.
The poll was, what is the truth on Daxam relating to Mon-El? The options were, he is the prince, or he left the prince to save himself, or something else. Comment on Patreon. The results were 11% something else, 23% he left the prince, and 64% he is the prince.
Everyone always agrees with me.
Prince.
And he stopped. See, my thought, what's your thought on this, Eric? Because, like, Melanie thinks that he was just the prince, and that's why he got sent off. I said, what if he could have saved the prince, and he, instead of, like, the prince being like, you go, I gotta stay, he was like, fuck it, gone.
Yeah, that's what the prince did. I think that's what the prince did. He said, fuck y'all.
My first thought was he is the prince, and also, my stances on fake footage. That would have been a fake scene that we saw then, right? I like that.
CW's known for doing that.
See, I think that was a real scene, just swap roles.
Ryan O'Malley said, I assumed he was telling the truth, but thinking about it, he could be the prince. Flashback 007, I think he might be a fugitive/criminal in Daxam, and he used the chaos after the destruction of Krypton to escape.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't like that idea.
I like it.
Cameron says, I do agree he was the prince and used the chaos to escape his plan and feels guilty for abandoning his people and saving himself. Nairi says, I agree that he's the prince, and it would explain a lot of his behavior, like always drinking and checking women, and his lack of fighting skills.
Yeah. Thank you! Thank you, Tyler.
Jonathan, he comes across as a spoiled, rich, and entitled, so I'm going to go with him being the prince. Plus, as Melanie pointed out, he cannot fight for shit. So being the bodyguard makes 0 sense. Boom Chicka Wawabe says he really just got wasted and accident pressed the launch button after drunkenly falling into the pond.
I like that.
That's the ball.
Like
cool. The only other thing I had about the episode, and this is a carryover from Smallville, if you want to cast a good Luthor, they have to look good pouring drinks. If you have a Luthor in a scene, they're almost always with their back to the other character pouring a drink.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, all the time. They would walk into a room like Lex or Lionel.
And they turn around and just hold
it. And just pour a drink. Hello, Clark. You know, I love it. I wrote that down.
Even in the cartoon, they do that all the time.
I know, right?
Do you think that we're gonna have a Lionel in this?
They only mentioned 2.
2 what?
That there's
Lionel is the
kids.
father.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
It's Lex and Lena, but it's not Lena in like Smallville and some of the other comics and stuff, is it?
No, her name is Mercy.
Is that what it is?
At least in the cartoon, it's Mercy.
In Smallville, I believe she had died.
I'm thinking that there's been a few different like sister names or something, but so we have Lena and Lex, and then what's the mom's name?
Lillian.
Yeah, and then we have Lionel. I would assume it's still Lionel. I wonder where they haven't mentioned the father in this, have they?
I don't think so.
I mean, no, I guess.
Though, if you remember in Smallville, the last season, Lionel had spoilers. You guys ever gonna watch Smallville?
No, you made me watch the last episode.
I was saying, spoilers.
I watched 4 seasons.
You know, there's 10 seasons. A lot of stuff happens. But Lionel died a couple seasons ago.
Yeah.
Lex kills him.
Yeah, I actually seen that.
But in the last season, they go to another Earth, and when they're crossing back over, the Lionel from that Earth crosses to the new one, you know? And it's such a great... John Glover is the best actor ever. He's got this wonderful hair. Anyway... he crosses over to the Earth. It would be amazing if he did it again.
It's just him. You wanted Tom Cavanaugh over.
I do.
Or not Cavanaugh.
No, not Tom Cavanaugh. Tom Welling. But
Welling.
if he brought a friend, it would be John Glover.
Oh.
Crossover.
Things. Crossover was kind of not crossovery.
We just got flashed a couple of times.
I'm gonna say the 3-episode crossover this week is gonna be awesome.
I hope that there's not like a whole lot of people that are watching Supergirl for the first time. 1, because they might be a little lost in the story. 2, because it'd be like, oh well, there wasn't a whole lot there.
Yeah.
I'm never giving this a chance again. You know? Hopefully that wouldn't happen.
I'm pretty sure they advertised as a 4-episode crossover, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean...
Which it is. This is the beginning of it.
This is the first episode that had it, but, you know what I mean?
Like, hopefully the other episodes have a lot more.
I mean, they've got to.
Maybe...
Well, the next episode's Flash, right?
Yeah.
So, and...
There has to be a reason why he came over, so...
Everyone's going there.
Yeah, I get that. I just think that...
They could have set it up last week.
I think they're doing... Yeah, they easily could have. I think Supergirl is the only one going to be going over, and they did this so that they could still involve everyone they needed to in the Supergirl episode, and then Supergirl's over there, and then she just crossed over with the rest.
That's true.
Well, that's what they did with Legends last week. Hey, our friends in 2016 need our help.
Yeah, but this week is the crossover.
What he means,
what
he means is that because if only Kara is going over, like not Jimmy, not the rest of the cast, they couldn't have an episode of Supergirl for the crossover without their main cast, right? So they wait until the end. That way, for Flash, Arrow, and Legends, the special guest star is Supergirl, but not the entire cast of Supergirl, right? I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, they might be doing something along.
We hyped ourselves. We played ourselves, Aaron.
I guess.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I should have figured it'd be more along this line, just because they didn't really set anything up last week at all. Because they had Supergirl and Flash, and both those episodes were like, oh, something's gonna happen, right? And we're gonna be like, oh, yeah, here we go. The only thing they had was Legends.
Yeah.
Like, our friends need help. Let's go.
We still have no idea what's gonna happen.
No.
I just keep seeing like on Discord and stuff, people are like, "Hey, check out the trailer for." It's a 2-minute trailer. It's amazing. I'm like, "Oh my god, I can't wait!" I'm like, "I can't. I don't want to watch it."
After crossover.
Awesome. I know. I'm sure it's awesome, but I want to see it in the show.
I was watching a thing that was Kevin Smith, and he was kind of talking about when he had directed the episode of Supergirl and stuff. And one of the things he had said was that, "Have you guys seen the trailer? The trailer's awesome." And I'm like, oh, I don't want to hear if you're going to say too much more about it. So I stopped. He had like a 15-minute thing on Facebook. And I was like, I watched some of it, and I'm like, I better stop. Just in case.
It's hard to be spoiler-free sometimes.
Yeah. I really wanted to hear what he had to say, because I like some of the stuff he says, but...
Like, because, I mean, sometimes I'm conflicted. I'm like, especially as a YouTube channel that does reactions, it would make sense for us to do reactions to those huge trailers. But as a fan, I'm already going to watch it. They're already getting my ad money from I'm watching that a million times. And I want to be surprised. I love whenever it just happens. Yeah. You know? But man, I wanted to see that.
It's not as fun whenever you're like, oh, well, I know the villain of this week is going to be this. Versus like, what is...
Right.
Killer Shark or King Shark or whatever?
Yeah. For me, one of the biggest ones was Reverse Flash in Legends.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was a huge deal
awesome.
for me. And it was a huge deal for no one else.
Yeah.
Jeffrey says, should Barry and Cisco have joined their Thanksgiving dinner?
Dude, they should have came through that first portal and just landed on the table.
That would have been great.
Oh, Flash would just eat everything.
That would have been good. I can't wait to see, like, Supergirl interact with all the characters from CW. She hasn't yet, you know? Like, with Cisco, with Felicity. With
Arrow, even.
I imagine Felicity would love her. Like White Canary, you know?
Yeah.
She'd probably love her.
Yeah, oh, that'd be awesome.
See her and Firestorm flying around?
Heatwave. Yeah.
Dwayne said, does it feel like they tied up most of their ongoing plot threads tonight?
Honestly,
except for the Daxamite stuff.
Yeah.
Right? What happened on Daxam?
Alex, Cadmus.
Jeremiah. We still got Jeremiah. They got to find Jeremiah.
But what did they tie up? They tied up the...
White Martian blood cells.
White mushroom. Yeah.
Mushrooms.
Got me the spoilers earlier.
Whether Lena's good or bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty solid.
We've captured the leader of Cadmus right now.
Everyone knows about Alex's situation. And
Alex
and Maggie are now resolved.
Now we just have a little bit of things like what's going on with the Guardians secret, what's going on with Mon-El's secret.
I thought that Medusa was going to be like Marietta last season. It's like, we're going to hear about it, and it's going to be for, like, oh, okay, there's a new project and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, no,
we just got the next episode.
Yep.
Medusa.
Mom comes in, I fixed it.
So
and it fixed Hank.
I mean, that could have been an interesting, like, finale kind of episode of, like, building up to, like, we have this and we're going to kill every alien.
I want to see Cyborg Superman versus Superman. They got to do that, right?
That would be cool.
Curiosity Kitty says,
hi, Kitty.
Love the switch and bait with Lena/Morgana. What's going to happen to Cadmus? Happy tears for Supergirl. What's going to happen to Cadmus? Do you cut off the snake's head and the snake's body dies?
Do they grow two more?
Does
Cyborg Superman go take over? What if he goes and starts leading it?
Maybe.
Could he do that?
Yeah. Jonah Ack. I think that's your name.
Ouk.
Jonah. Do you think during the crossover, the heroes will call themselves the Justice League?
No, I don't think so.
That would be awesome, though.
There has to be a Batman for there to be a Justice League.
Yeah, and a Wonder Woman. And an Aquaman.
They could call themselves something, right?
They could, though. I mean, we had the Justice Society. They set that up already. The Super Friends.
There's not a Justice Society in 2016, right?
No.
Could there be a new Justice Society?
There could be. But how awesome would it be if that thing ends with, like, meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
Damn, got a Hall of Justice. That'd be sweet.
And then, like, they go to a swamp and the Doom...
The skull thing?
The Doom comes out of the swamp and it's like Manta Ray. Like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I got excited.
Dan said, if Supergirl could take one person with her to the crossover, who would you want it to be?
Alex.
Huh?
Alex? If Supergirl could take one person with her, with Cisco and Flash.
Dang it, no, Alex is now dating Maggie. I wanted the Alex and Sarah thing to happen.
I was going to say Wynn, because it'd be cool to see Cisco and Wynn interact with each other, but no, 100% Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, I was going to say John.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Could
John.
you imagine seeing, like, Supergirl, Martian Manhunter, Firestorm, the Atom, all flying around?
Yeah,
that'd be really
cool. I'd like it. I think Martian Manhunter would be awesome. Also, because we'd had that little bit of a nod with them. Like, I want to see Martian Manhunter and Diggle together.
Yeah.
Because remember, they had that Superhero Fight Club 2.0 thing? Mm-hmm. Did you ever see that? It was a little trailer they had it all before, and they were all, like, it was all the heroes fighting, like, a little, like, AI robot thing.
It was a little promo thing they filmed.
But they had Martian Manhunter and Diggle, like, standing up top where Wynn and Felicity and Cisco, I think it was. Maybe it was just Felicity and Cisco. I can't remember. But they were all up there, like, controlling everything. But they didn't fight Diggle and Martian Manhunter. They just stood up top watching and whatnot. And Diggle's just like, he like eating the whole time, like looking. He's like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'd love to see them together. That'd be so much fun.
That would be great.
I would like to see Guardian and Diggle fight together.
That could be cool too.
That'd be cool.
Because they both have them helmets and stuff.
Yeah. But you have to have wind in order to
have
Guardian.
No, you take Guardian. He's like walking in front with his shield, and then Diggle's up above, like right above him, like they're like blocking and big
so
sword
cool.
shield maneuvers. Boop, 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 but sword and gun.
Spartan, Guardian.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Because they thought Diggle was gonna be Guardian originally.
Yeah. Jimmy and Diggle. Woo.
All right, I didn't see any more. We did have Darth Karas, who just said, just became a $5 Patreon. Keep up the good work.
Thank
you, Darth.
Thank you, Darth.
It's people like our Patreon supporters that allow us to do this every night. And by the way, we're doing this every night this week of this crossover.
Yeah.
Which starts tomorrow, apparently.
Look at all this stuff we got. All these CW heroes and stuff.
Domino.
Now, the $5 Patreon thing, it gets you to do early access for some of our catching up series, but the $1 is for the poll. So, did we have a poll for this episode?
All right, so for the poll for this week, we're going to have it focused on Jeremiah. We saw him last episode where he saved Kara and Mon-El from Cadmus. So the Jeremiah that we're going to be having has been what? You said 15 years? Or
it's been like 15
something
years.
Like that?
I think she was 14 or so when he went missing. No, that's when she got there. I think it's been 15 years.
So however long it's been, and whenever we just see him again, is Jeremiah going to be the same person that they knew before? Or has Cadmus changed, or will they have changed him by the time we get him back?
Yeah. Now the question I had with Jeremiah is, he let them go, he turned around, Cadmus soldiers came up and shot, and then he was gone. Mm-hmm. Like, is that to imply just that he's really good at sneaking around now? Or was this like a setup? Did they let him go on purpose?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. He had the hood. The hood implies that he was sneaking around behind Cadmus's back, not working for them.
Yeah.
But these kind of shows do this sometimes where it's all part of the plan.
Yeah. I remember Melanie, like, whenever they started running up, and then those guys came around the corner, she's like, no, don't shoot him! And then it just showed them shooting at Mon-El and Kara.
Well, it hit the stairs below him, yeah.
Yeah, but it was just, like, it just showed them and bullets hitting around. It, like, well, where'd he go? He just was gone.
He's just gone. He was never there. He's
I don't know.
Spirit.
I'm thinking that's
the tie-in for Supernatural.
No. Yeah, and then Aqualad.
No. What?
Yes, he's in the ocean.
Where'd that come from?
The devil's in the ocean. We're Aqualadders.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Reach. Good job.
Took me a while, but I got it.
So I don't know. I kind of want to go with the side of like, maybe Cadmus has experimented on him and done something, but maybe his mind is still Jeremiah.
He's a double agent.
Like, I'm thinking maybe his body will be changed. Like, maybe he'll be stronger, or maybe he'll be something. But maybe he'll be a bomb. I don't know. But I think his mind is still going to be him.
It's a bomb. His mind's still there. I think he's just double agent it. Like, he's really bad whenever he's working with the gang, but, oh, look, there's my daughter. Hi. Let me save you.
So who is he betraying?
He's just trying to save himself right now.
Oh,
he's not betraying anyone.
Well, you said he was a double agent, which would mean that he's working for somebody and then betraying like one who he's betraying this one.
Okay, he's Two-Face.
Double agent would mean
he's
that
Two-Face.
Like if I work for the U.S. and I'm pretending to work for Russia, but I'm really working for Russia against the U.S.
No,
it would mean that he's telling Cadmus that he's working with them against Supergirl, but really he's loyal to Supergirl, so he's double aging it, right?
Okay. So he's against Cadmus then? Well, yeah, but I wasn't sure which way
he would be
going.
against Cadmus.
Because she's like, oh, I'm a bad guy. And he's like, oh, it's you.
The other way
You're
would
so
be
cute. I was like, wait, what's...
The other way would be a triple agent.
Which one's he lying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say he's a scientist. Cadmus has him for a scientist. He's studying other Earths. And he's trying to bring a hero that can come and save this Earth when Superman and Supergirl aren't going to be there. And that hero is a Superman from Adventures of Lois and Clark, and he will become Superman.
While you guys are here, hit that little button over to the left and go and join all of our polls there. And also make sure you guys are watching this whole week because we have Flash and Arrow and Legends and they're all crossover stuff.
I'm staying in this universe.
Fun stuff. Yeah, Eric will be here until he's not.
I forgot my water.
Thank you, Vagina.